Charles, you and I are destined to bring our people to greatness.
Hello again. So we start off this one by blocking Carloman in here and putting him in a little jail. So we want to send one villager over to build a dock for a transport ship, and we just wall him up for later. Now you don't need to do this, and it is better if you can get him killed naturally, because then you get control of his resources, you get control of his town and everything, and you can use the extra villagers to get the wonder up quicker, because that's the aim, is to get a wonder up. But I've had so much problems with the RNG. I can't get him killed, even when I lure units over to get him killed. I just can't seem to do it, so I figured I'd just do it this way for now. Maybe one day I'll do that better and get him killed naturally and steal his resources. But you want to go around here and make sure you gather up. There's 4 cows on the left side. There's a few sheep over here. So about 7 sheep. You want to make sure you get all of those whilst you make your transport ship, and then you're going to use the transport ship to take Charlemagne, the scout cavalry, and 1 villager around to collect the other 3 scholars. Well, the 4 scholars. If you get the 4 scholars and bring Charlemagne to the Pope, you'll be able to get to the Imperial Age, and then you can get a wonder victory. So this is the first of the 4 boars. They spawn in the same locations around your base. Make sure you bring those in. You won't need any farms. So we're bringing this over to the little island, and he's going to go over and collect the first scholar. And we're going to be on wood as well, so that we can get a new dock and transport ship later on. And a couple of fishing ships. So we want to bring this monk home, and we'll drop him off so that he can put the relic in the monastery and go collect the neutral relic too. Still makes me smile just seeing Carloman sitting there. And also, if you ever want the achievement, you literally just have to make him an enemy and kill him. You can just do it right off the start. You don't even have to play the campaign out. Alright, so we're dropping that guy off. And then we're going to transport around the west side. So you can transport behind the minor faction on the left and get to their scholar without ever actually fighting them. Get a couple fishing ships out as well. Just the aim is to never have to build farms, really. And we're looking to try and get to the Imperial Age with enough wood, stone, and gold to build a wonder. You don't need any more than that food, so you don't need to build a bunch of farms. You should be able to get enough resources from those that are on the map to actually be able to do it without farms. Now, that's the wrong water. There's 2 little rivers. You don't want the North River, you want the South River. So you can avoid aggroing any units. So we're going to drop Charlemagne off on this side of the river, on the north side of the river, and we're going to drop the other guys on the south side. So he's going to go, he can collect this scholar without actually fighting anything or aggroing anything. Almost let that ball go. Nope. And you drop the villager on the south side. So all he has to do is walk over here, and then you get that scholar. You don't have to fight anything. These guys are going to go down and build a transport ship further down the water, so we can transport over to the Pope and to the Lombards. So it's a pretty easy scenario to complete. You don't really have to fight anything. I think I'll complete this without killing anything. So that monk has the scholar we captured earlier goes and collects the second relic from the middle as well, which is really nice to have the extra passive gold income. Now we're going to start going to stone and gold. There's no point in clicking straight up to the Castle Age, because we're going to go straight Castle and then straight to the Imperial Age. There's no point in clicking to the Castle Age until you've got a bunch of villages, because we're not going to be able to click to Imperial Age until we get to the Pope anyway. So For now, we're still just going to make sure we've got some villagers doing other stuff.
Oe. Pré. Livet. Verax. Oil. Seth. Maho. Café. Verax.
I was going to send that guy home, but we're just going to build a lumber camp instead. We're not going to need any more food, so may as well just chop here. Alright. So now we're going to transport over to the Pope, and the Scout Cavalry is coming too. The Scout is going to go up to the Lombards and get the 3rd Scholar, whilst Charlemagne is going to get the 4th one in Rome, and then run to the Pope. We'll make sure we're getting gold and stone income now. And then we'll be clicking Castle very soon.
Oh yeah.
And we are going to bring this Scholar out too. I meant to do that earlier. You can bring him home as well and get more relic gold. Oops. You're meant to go to Rome, Charlemagne. Yeah, all you do is run up here and you can get to this Scholar. And the enemies will never attack your Scholars for some reason, so you can get them out whenever you want. So that's 3, and here's the 4th. So we click Castle Age now, and we should be able to click Imp pretty soon after. So we've now got the Imperial Age unlocked, but we need to bring Charlemagne home to kill Carloman.
Okay.
If you leave him, if you block him off but don't wall him in, he will run back to his base at some point. And I don't know, maybe you could use that to get him killed easier. Wait for them to attack his base and then let him run home. But I don't know. I'm sure there is an easy way of getting him killed that I just don't know.
Bûcheron. Livet. Oil. Pastisor.
We only need a university. We don't need. Obviously, we've already got a monastery, but we're going to build one just to drop the 2 relics off.
Pré.
Livet. Pastisor.
Oe. Oil. Bûcheron. Bûcheron.
Oé.
Seth. Oe. Livet.
I'm taking all the vills off food now because there's no point in them being on food. Once you've got the Imperial Age, even just your couple of fishing ships will get you enough food to keep you building villages when you hit Imp and just make that window go up a little quicker, but you don't need any more food. We just need enough for the window.
Okay. Mineo.
Pré. Oil. Mineo. Café. Mineo.
Now we just wait for Imp.
Oe.
See, this is the best time to get Carloman killed, probably, is when these Umayyads come in. I think you can use them to kill him, but I was just failing. Every time I tried to get him killed, I just couldn't get him killed. He would live on enough health that I'd end up killing him anyway, so... So I'm just going to ignore all that. And we're going to have about 1,000 gold, wood, and stone.
Pré.
Mineo. Livet.
Kefe. Mineo. Verax.
So we're going to start moving all the villas now that we've gathered enough.
Cert. Oé.
Mineo. Pastisor.
Pastisor. Okay.
Pastisor.
Pastisor.
And now my favorite part.
Oe.
Prêt. Liv. Vera. Cert. Vera. Cert.
All right, time to die, Carloman.
Why
Been in
do
jail long
this,
enough.
brother? If you want war, then you will have it.
This isn't a war. This is an execution, buddy.
Cert.
Avenge me, my followers!
So that's basically it. So anybody who's watched it all the way through, thank you. Really appreciate it. I'm just gonna run Charlemagne around until the end.
Prêt.
But yeah, I do appreciate everybody who subscribes, likes, comments, watches. It really does mean a lot. I've enjoyed making these. I enjoy doing them, but definitely helps.
Vera. Cert. Prêt. Prêt. Vera.
There we go, 24 minutes exactly.
On Christmas Day of the year 800, Charles knelt at an altar in Rome to pray. To his apparent surprise, as he bent his head, the Pope placed a bejeweled crown upon him. He was anointed Emperor of Rome.